Welcome to a brand new episode of the Malaga Insiders. My name is Chris Marquez and I am not alone today. I'm joined with Tony. Bye, Tony. How are you, Tony?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you doing?
Good, busy as always, but good. Um, I think we have something to discuss today
Yeah,
because you are back in Holland.
yeah. I'm back in Holland. Was before 3 months in 3 4 months in Spain, and then a month in Japan, which we discussed last episode. And now I'm back back since last week in the Netherlands again. Not too happy about it, but it is what it is.
That's always nice. I see you are living in a club now. The
Yeah,
only thing that's missing is the.
put the blue lights on for the Malaga.
Okay, nice. And
Yeah, but especially for the show. So I need to get some more lights. I want to decorate a little bit better now. We'll be staying here a little bit longer time. So
it
I miss
looks
all my
very
Malaga
nice.
flags and all my scarves. I left them all at home. So I've got one of the Nerja Peña. So I need to hang up nicely behind as well.
Oh, very nice. Um, well, very good. What have you been up to this week?
um, this week I was a little bit sick. I was so I didn't do too much. I've been doing some small work on my computer and just helping my uncle in the garden today. Do a work
Nice.
for him. So yeah, that's all been nice. Enjoying the football over the weekend. So yeah,
Well, we are going to talk about football because at the end of the day, we are a football podcast and not a gardening podcast. But if you really are into gardening, you can always text us and send us a message, and Tony will give you all the tips and tricks about
yeah,
gardening. Malaga played last weekend against away against Deportivo La Coruña. I was nervous before the match. Were you nervous?
yeah. I was quite nervous. It's a really hard game. It's I think one of the probably most difficult away games. Even though, as we discussed last week, like we did have like recent good results. We haven't lost down five games. The last 5 games we played against Depor, but still, it was quite tough.
It was tough. Without Dani Lorenzo, it's going to be tougher. Without Dotor, it's going to be tougher. Malaga played with Aaron Ochoa and with Pompey.
Yep.
What did you think of both?
I think Ochoa. I think he lost a lot of balls. I don't think he played too bad, but I felt like this was a quite tough game for him because Deputy was really playing well, and they put like good pressure on him, I don't think it was his best game. But yeah, uh, that's why he got substituted out quite early. So it will, yeah. And Juanpe as well. It's not his best games neither since before his injury. What it was like we couldn't believe how he was playing, and then like now it's been. I don't know. I did not have both of them did not have their best games, but not did the whole team. So it's not fully fair to just point out them too.
I know. First off, got me really scared. The only team I've seen playing probably maybe for the whole match was Deportivo La Coruña. What a team! What a style of playing. I mean, they really dominated this match, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah, they have some quality plays up there. So and they were really went for it. It was their game of the season. What I read about the Deportivo fans saying as well after the game that it was one of their best games of the whole season. I think they've been in recent really good form. So yeah,
Yes and no, because I've seen them playing the last weeks, and it wasn't very good. I think if you ask me, Malaga stole a point from
100%.
Coruña. I don't think we deserved the point. Um, it was, and now I get to find my data again. Here it is, because and that's the thing that don't really believe. When you look at the key stats, the possession 52% against 48 from Malaga, I wouldn't say that.
No, it didn't feel like that.
Deportivo had 11 shots, Malaga had 9 shots. Shots on target, Depor 4, Malaga 3. Corners, Depor 5, Malaga 4. And fouls, well, it doesn't really matter, but 13 for Depor and 15 for Malaga. I don't think I have the correct stats because
No,
when
I
I
was just gonna say because I'm looking at the stats and it's like I don't think though we have to we were looking at the same stats.
I don't know. Do you have the stats?
Yeah,
Because
I have the
corners was
stats.
already
The
way
position
more.
was close though. The position was 52-48. Total shots was 19 against 13. We did have quite a few shots, but the key part was like they had 6 shots on target and we only had one.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the corners as well 11-9. So if you look at it like that, it was quite close. Malaga as well. They had 324 accurate passes and we had 291. So all the stats are kind of good, like quite similar, except for like the shots on target. I think Deportivo was really dangerous the game. They went really full at it, and they had a lot of big chances that got me scared quite a lot of times.
I totally agree. Depor was very dangerous.
Yeah,
They got ahead, of course. Um, as you all have probably seen, it was Samuele Malutieri, the Italian guy who plays
yeah,
for Depor, who scored. He came in and well, only a few minutes later he put them ahead. But
yeah.
five
What
minutes,
a I don't know who gave that pass. I will quickly look it up, but what
a
a ball
really
that
nice
was.
goal, a
That
really
was a
great
really
goal.
nice. I saw some people was like maybe the fault of Luismi, maybe not Luismi of I don't know what it was Montero, Murillo in the back, but I think the ball was so perfectly given, and
It was,
it was really good goal. We need to give credits where credits are due.
yeah. I mean, there's no mistake there from Malaga
No,
players. Trust me. I mean,
no,
Depor
no.
played very good. They're a very difficult team to beat, and I can understand totally why they're up there. And if you ask me, it's the best team we have played against this season by far,
Yeah, yeah,
by
hundred
far.
percent. Because most games we played is always kind of, or we quite superior, or we not really lost the games that we lost, or the games that we drew that we were very inferior. But I felt like this game it could have easily been like 3-0, 4-0.
Then, only 5 minutes later, and I didn't expect it. I don't know if you expected it to
No.
happen. From a corner, set piece, from a set piece, it's Adrian Nino who puts the ball behind the Depor goalie.
Yeah, that was what a joy that was. Like it came so out of nowhere. It was a really good cross of Dorio as well. His cross has been quite good recently, and it came just perfectly on Nino, and yeah, that
Yeah,
was out of nowhere. First shot on target, only shot on target on the whole game, and we managed to sneak away a point from that because of that goal.
crazy,
That's
isn't it?
fantastic. Yeah, it's
Crazy
fantastic.
important point. We now have four teams with 58 points, so it's. I mean, we had a kind of a difference in our favor on the table, but that's totally gone.
Yeah,
That's a bit of a shame. Looking at the Andorra match, looking at this week against Depor, or last week against Depor, it's a bit of a shame, but these things happen.
yeah. But
Uh,
even though now looking at the Andorra game, it was 3-3, and it
yeah,
was a shame how we 2-0 up. You still give that game away. But then like Racing goes there and they lose 6-2.
yeah, yeah.
So
But Racing is Racing, and they are on their yearly
yeah,
downward spiral, which
yeah,
they do every season under Jose Alberto. And I don't know.
yeah. And next week Almeria Racing as well.
Yeah, they're downwards. Um, then something happened in the match. A foul on Chupete.
Yeah, in the
I
box
think I saw in our group's chat that nobody thought it was a penalty.
at the start. I didn't really realize it neither. I thought it was just they didn't really go over it much. There was no really like a VAR or anything, so we didn't really think too much of it. It's like, could they give it? Maybe they could, but knowing us, they probably wouldn't. So we didn't give it much thought.
But CTA stated, and that's the federation people
Yeah,
who well who review decisions and consider them a mistake or a good decision by the ref. They went through it and they said the CTA said this week that it was a penalty and it was a mistake from the VAR and the ref do not give him the penalty. Award Malaga with the penalty.
It could
I
have
mean,
been
yeah,
a 3 pointer there with like the
yeah.
minimum opportunity would have
It would have
been
been
fair. And
totally
no,
stolen though.
yeah, but
If,
if it's a penalty, it's a penalty, and we could have won that game. That is due to the ick that I have after it, because sometimes we don't deserve to win, but you get those points in. That is also a sign of like a team that is in the good motion that we are. Even though we had the 3 draws in a row, the draw with Leganés, we had so many chances. It was just unlucky and it didn't go in. In Andorra, we yeah, it was kind of like we played not that great, but we did score as well three goals that game. So even
yeah,
though
but
without playing
it's.
well,
I mean that the fact that the CTA said that it should be a penalty. I mean, it doesn't change anything, does it?
no,
Because we still have 58 points. We still drew against. I mean, it doesn't go only anywhere. I mean, yeah, good. You
yeah,
still have a point from there. It's not that we won or anything, or we get to take the penalty now as well. So a lot of people talked about it on social media this weekend, but it doesn't bring you anything. And I think the point, even the point, we didn't deserve that at all. I think Depor deserved the win, but I also think it says a lot about Malaga that they only need one chance to score a goal, and that in some way that the confidence is there, that or the confidence or the luck, I don't know how you call it, to go up there and score that goal. So
yeah.
at the end of the day, it's a bit, it sucks that you don't take 4 points away at least from the two matches, from the two away matches. But on the other side, we didn't lose either. So
We didn't lose and we didn't play too well those 2 games as well.
no, no.
So it's still looking positive. Like getting a point away at Deportivo is where we would have signed for, like any time. So yeah,
Yeah, no Dani Lorenzo. He got a yellow card in the during the tea.
yeah,
And that's the latest Malaga strategy, that when players on a four yellow cards, they try and get this the fifth during halftime to well, if they are, I mean, injured anyway, why not as well get them the fifth yellow card so they start fresh on zero cards.
yeah. Yeah, I think it's great. I think
Yeah, I don't know how long the strategy will work, because if I'm a ref, I mean, my guess is the referees have a group WhatsApp as well, don't they? And
yes,
if I'm a ref, I'm not giving it.
no,
You
but
know what I
they
mean?
gave it, and so now he's on zero again. He'll be
Yeah, he's on
suspended for
zero
one
again.
game, but
It's
he's
for Malaga.
injured. So
It's
hopefully
good
when
for
he's back
Malaga.
from his injury, he'll be there until the end of the season.
Yeah, but the worst thing is that, like, he's not being, won't be back next weekend.
No,
The
it
good
will
news
be.
is that Ramon made some minutes, didn't he?
That was after the point is probably the most positive news. And some good minutes as well. He did not seem like weak on there. He did not seem out of form. Very, very happy that he's back. And it's going to be such a big plus for the last games of the season, especially with missing Dani Lorenzo. Dottor is nearly back, but it's not fully fit
He's back.
yet.
I saw he's totally
He's
back in
fully
training,
back?
fully back in training, as well
Well,
as Einar. But Einar, I'm not sure.
yeah. Well,
I've
so
heard Einar's back, but I can't say with 100%.
then hopefully, I'll see if Ramon is match fit like he was against Deportivo for me. It's a starter for Dani
The
Lorenzo
thing,
this weekend.
the thing that I won't say surprised me, but the thing I've noticed with Ramon is his passing and how relaxed he is on the ball. Even though
Yeah.
he didn't play for such a long time, his passing was good.
Yeah. It
Didn't
was.
see, didn't see any strange passes.
Let me see
So
if I can get some stats of him.
Ramon in form is like
8 passes
it's
and all 8 got there, so 100%
yeah,
accuracy last game
yeah.
in the 50 minutes he
100%, of
played.
course. Yeah, which isn't bad for a player who didn't play for more than a year.
Also won his ground duel, 1 out of 1. So it's not too many, but it's positive for like a guy that has been out for such a long time, and he I'm sure like mentally it must have been so tough, like again and again, like getting injury back to back seasons, like missing them for long term as well. So it's so good to see him back, and hopefully he can play with us until like now the end of the season. He stays fit and he can really contribute because he does have the quality to be able to deliver.
That's the most important thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
That he stays fit
yeah,
for Malaga, but also for himself. Because
yeah,
I think if he gets injured again, I don't want to say like it will be the end of his career, but if I was in his situation, I probably would stop.
yeah. Yeah, that will be very tough because I don't know what his contract is with Malaga neither. Because I know he's got like a special contract with like minutes he plays. Because even though he's injured, so but that's the least of the worries, you know. So hopefully he's back now, and hopefully he can stay fit, and then we have such a great midfielder with us.
Yeah. So let's hope. Um, is there anything else you want to say about the match?
Um,
Anything else you noticed what I didn't mention?
um, maybe I do want to highlight Dorio. I know, like I've not
Yeah,
been
I
liking
don't
him.
understand it really well.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
but
sure
I don't know why. But like
I can see it.
something switched in me. I was not too big of a fan of him, but during the season, I was like, he's kind of like not really playing. But the last few games, I've been really enjoying him. He seems really fit. He seems really like I do see something in the end of the season that
I
he's going
don't
to do
see it.
something special for us. I
I
can
hope he
feel
does
it.
well. I hope he does well, but I just because you sent that in our group WhatsApp, and I just don't see it.
Yeah, no, that's totally
I
fair.
didn't
It
see it
just
last weekend. I didn't see it. He probably will play, but we come to that in the news section
yeah,
because we have some terrible news, or
but
maybe it isn't such terrible news because the player we are going to talk about uh, has been off the past few weeks. But with Dorio, I personally don't see it.
let's see how the next few games because he probably will start.
Do you have some I don't know. Do you have some stats about Dorio or because I
Mm,
mean
I can some stats I've got here like out of passes, 6 out of 8 passes in the 23 minutes he played, 1 assist, 1 chance created, 150% successful dribble, 1 out of 2, and then 2 out of 5 crosses. So that wasn't too good. But I just see him more informed than he was at the start of the season. I didn't like him at all.
okay.
Start of the season halfway, but the last few games, I don't know what it was, but inside of me it clicked. It clicked, and I start seeing it.
Okay. Well, let us know. Comment in our comment section. We have a comment section probably everywhere. Let us know what you think about Dorio. We're going to the news section. Do we start with negative news?
Yeah, let's get that out of the way.
Okay. Um, according to Radio Marca and Cope, David La Rubia is injured. He is suffering a he's suffering a fracture on the scaphoid bone in his left foot. The club hasn't made it official yet, but the possibility stands that he will be out of action for several weeks.
Yeah. Do you think they might not have maybe because there were some different reports, right? Like,
There are different reports
yeah. Do you
because
think they may be doing the same thing with Dani Lorenzo?
I
Because La
don't
Rubia
know
is also on 4.
because I don't know because here's the thing: the doctor of the club
Yeah,
says they don't know what he has yet.
yeah,
That they will see it on Saturday. The club haven't said anything.
no,
Media says different kind of things, but the strongest thing is that he has a fracture on the scaphoid bone. It looks to me that they're going to do the same as they did with Dani Lorenzo and Einar.
yeah, yeah. It looks like it because if not, they probably would come out with it, or maybe it's not as bad as it may seem like it was, and they kind of want to
I don't know.
temper it a little bit. So to use maybe that yellow card, or maybe he's not 100% fit, but he could still play. Maybe it's just a tactic or something because with Dan Lorenzo they try to keep it quiet as well.
Yeah,
So
we don't know, do we?
we don't know until Saturday. We don't know
Well,
until Saturday. I do think Saturday will probably after the game or before the game, like the doctor said, when they will do a final test, they will let us know.
but it's not looking well.
No,
So there
but
is a chance that
I was speaking to my friend who sits next to me in the stadium. I told him as well, like, to be fair, it didn't come too much as a surprise because I didn't seem like we had too fit the last couple of games.
yeah,
To
for the
be
last
fair,
three
he
four
didn't
games,
play too well. He didn't seem too fit, and it made sense after injury. It was like because he was playing so well before, and he was kind of like holding a little bit back. So I do think there's definitely something because I noticed it on the pitch.
yeah. So if you ask me, I don't know. It's a major blow for Malaga,
Yeah,
but on the other side, we didn't see him in the past matches, so it's also not maybe so important. I have some options for you, and you can choose.
yeah,
The replacement options are Dorio, Joaquin Munoz, but he always starts, so I don't really see that happening. Lobete or Ochoa.
yeah. For me now, it is Dorio because I've not been liking Ochoa too much the last game. So Dorio I did like Joaquin. Yeah, you can put him on the right, but then who are you going to put on the left? Maybe Lobet on the left, Joaquin on the right. That is an option as well. Or maybe Nino on the left because he played a few games as a winger.
Yeah.
But my most natural option would be Dorio. He's been playing there on the right side for a while, so that would be the most would for me make most sense. But I wouldn't
Then
complain if not Choan either.
I already mentioned it. Carlos Dotor started this week testing fitness to be available.
That would be fantastic. I didn't count him in for this week still, but probably if he would make it, probably would start on the bench. But that would be great news.
Yeah. Pop, pop, pop. Antonio Hidalgo said after the match against Deportivo that Malaga are up there on merit. So he liked how Malaga played. I don't really see why, but he liked it. Then Malaga will ruffle 400 tickets for the away derby against Almeria. I don't know. I've never won a ruffle, so I don't know.
It seems
It's
like it's
like
always the same people winning the ruffles.
I don't know. It's even on a Sunday night, 9 o'clock, and when their last season, it's not a great stadium.
No, it's. Oh, I've got quite a funny story. It was. I don't know. It was probably 2013, 14 in Primera. Still, we played there. So went there with my dad and like all the Nerja mates from his and from me as well. I was like 14, so I wasn't drinking yet. So the whole game, the whole day drinking in Almeria. We went to like a day nightclub. Everyone was drunk. So we sit in the away section in Almeria, what is horrible with like the athletic ground around it, especially back in the day. So we I think we drew that game 0-0, but we scored, but it was offside. But since it was so far, none of my dad or my mates they didn't realize that it got cancelled. So they thought like we won that game after the end because they were so hammered. And then after it was like yeah, because the stadium is so it's one of the worst stadiums
They
I
caught
think
me on
that I've been.
surprise a bit because before the match, you see no one around the stadium in an
Yeah,
Almeria shirt. I thought that we played on a different day or we got a wrong dates wrong. And then when I entered the stadium, all the fans were there already. It was a very strange experience.
yeah.
Um, let's go on. According to Ser, Cadena Ser, Malaga could hit the 80,000 shirts sold this season, among the top selling clubs in Spain. And they are the first in retro kit sales. And the new kit for next season already designed.
Yeah, it's been Hummel is at the start when we left Nike, it was kind of like what's gonna happen now and this that and And Hummel first kit was all right. It was not. I didn't think it was the best kit, but Hummels really has surprised me, and they really have delivered with beautiful kits, and it's really looking good. And I think as well, it's just under in the report, it's just under Betis. I think that we're the most sold team in Spain. Betis also Hummel, so it's great. Like 80,000 is it's really good.
But that's at the end of the season.
Yeah,
So it's up till now, it's at the end of the season. Malaga could hit the 80,000 shirts sold,
especially in
which is,
summer when all the tourists come on holiday, that will give a quick boost as well. Still,
yeah,
so I think it can we really hitting good numbers.
yeah, it's great numbers. I don't know if I have, if I have something to say. I don't know if I'm allowed to say because they also revealed that the new kit for next season is already designed.
Yeah,
I've met someone last week. Um, I'm not going to say where this person works or any details about this person, but listening to this person and this person telling me where he or she works makes you trust something. This person told me last week also that the new designs for the next shirt, for the new designs for next season, were already finished, and she has already sold them. And for the people, or for every Malaga fan listening, who saw this season's kits and loved the away kit, next season will blow all of our freaking minds. It
that's
will
some.
be, it will be the best kit Malaga's pulled off so far. The best kit by far.
The Wake It.
The away kit. She said, what Malaga's bringing next season is the end game. Malaga's reaching the end boss next season. He didn't, he or she didn't tell me any colors. He or she didn't tell me the design. Nothing else. She or he didn't say anything else. Then next season's kit will be the best kit of Hummel and maybe of all time.
Those are some big words.
I don't know because that's the other side. I don't know if it's true what this person is saying, but I will repeat it again. Next season's away kit is going to be crazy.
You got me very curious now. You got me very.
And he or she didn't tell me any colors or didn't say anything else. So please don't private message me or private message us because it's all I know. It's all this person said. He or she said, I cannot tell you anything. I saw the shirt, best shirt ever. It's mind blowing.
That's very. That's very interesting to hear.
I don't know. Because that's the other thing. I don't know. I know where this person works. I don't know if he or she in the position she or he is at have seen the shirt already. The only thing I know that this person told me that the shirt of next season, the design is ready, and that this person saw it.
I'm uh, I'm excited and seeing Hummel's track record over the last years. I'm sure it will be good.
That's all I can say. You have some results for us.
Yeah, yeah. Yesterday Femenino played away against Gran Canaria, and they lost 1-0. They were on a really good streak. Then they had a couple of draws in a row, and now they lost. They're still third with 44 points, just 5 points behind second Huelva, what will be good for a promotion. So let's see if they can pick up the couple last games of the season and catch up to Huelva, because they were doing so well during the season at one point, and the last few weeks has been kind of a little bit less in form. What is a shame.
Yeah. Atlético Malagueño.
Yeah, Malagueña, well, they already officially relegated, but over the weekend they played at home against Real Jaén, and they won. They won 2-1. Marcos Marcos Rosas scored to 1-0. Then Jaén equalized 1-1. But then they scored an own goal, and we won 2-1 the game. Well, it doesn't really matter for the positioning anymore because we already relegated, but it's good for the young guys to still win and get confidence.
It is.
3 points behind Almeria, the second team of Almeria. So hopefully we can just overtake them. So at least we don't finish last. That would be good.
Could happen. Everything is in the air.
Yeah.
We would still relegate, but at least not as the latest.
Yeah.
I've got some results of Segunda División. Gijón won at home against Real Sociedad B. Castellón won 3-2 against Granada. Zaragoza lost 1-2 against Mirandés. Almería won 2-1 against Leganés. Las Palmas won against Huesca 2-1 at home. Andorra versus Racing, you have mentioned it already. Andorra won 6-2 against Racing Santander, who also received a red card. Eibar versus Ceuta. Eibar won 3-0. Cultural Leonesa won 1-0 against Valladolid. Malaga draw against Depor. Albacete lost 2-3 against Burgos. And Cadiz are in a very dangerous position because they've lost 1-3 against Cordoba. What does that mean? Well, I'm going to tell you. Racing is leading the table still, but we don't know for how long. They have 62 points, and Almeria has 61 points, followed by Depor with 60 points. Malaga is 4 points away of direct promotion, which is not far away, by the way,
No.
and have only 5 points of the number one. So we have drawn twice, that's true, but we are still there. Let's keep that in mind. Depor is third with 60 points. Las Palmas is fourth with 57 points, followed by Castellón with 57 points, followed by Malaga with 57 points, and followed by Burgos with 57 points.
Yeah.
So it's very close, and behind that is Eibar with 54 points. So it's really, really close. But what are the fixtures? Because that's also interesting to know at this point. Ceuta will play against Real Sociedad B. Burgos will play against Gijón. Leganés will play against Albacete. Malaga will play against Las Palmas, a very important match. Córdoba against Zaragoza. Granada against Cultural Leonesa. Huesca at home against Depor. Cádiz away at home against Andorra. Mirandés play at home against Castellón. Racing versus Almeria. And Valladolid versus Eibar. So yeah, Malaga has to win. Let's take a look at the bottom of the table. Zaragoza are 19th in the in the in the relegation zone, in the relegation place spots with 34 points. Huesca is 20th with 32 points. Mirandés is 21st with 32 points, and Cultural Leonesa also have 32 points. It's very close. Um, I still see Cadiz going down because Cadiz is on a downfall. They've lost their last four matches. I
Yeah,
think
I hope they will relegate and Zaragoza will hopefully escape it once more. So yeah,
let's hope.
I'm sorry for the Cadi fans, but it is what it is. I
Yeah.
don't like them, so hopefully they get relegated, and hopefully Zaragoza can take over that spot and they can be safe. Because I do have like a sweet spot for Zaragoza in my heart.
Then we have another bit of news, which I don't find very interesting, because Altani has said that he's going to announce things today which have never been announced before or shouldn't be announced. And I think it's about everything that happened against Dortmund because the image he's shown is about Dortmund. Everybody's waiting, but he didn't posted everything.
He
Altani
posted
said, tomorrow
two
we will begin to review what never should have been seen.
and he posted something 2 hours ago. He
Oh,
posted yeah, this just in. He posted it didn't start here. It didn't begin with what they remember. The stone doesn't return to a moment. It follows what was set in motion from the first step. Hashtag justice for Malaga. And then he quote tweeted it or under it. They remember the incident. Heavens remembers the beginning. Hashtag justice for Malaga.
yeah. And this is because it's 13 years ago since Malaga lost against Dortmund.
Yeah.
This is 13 years, no answers, no accountability. On April 9th, 2013, what happened to Malaga CF was not football. It was allowed and then it was ignored. For 13 years, tomorrow we begin to expose what we never meant to be, was what was never meant to be seen.
Yeah. It's yeah. What do we say about Altani?
I don't know. He didn't expose much, did he?
No, he gave us some riddles. And yeah. But to do speak a little bit about that Dortmund game, it's like it's too crazy that it's been like 13 years. I was there in Dortmund, and I remember like at the moment it was just such a shock, like those last minute goals. But we had no idea still in the stadium that how offside everything was. There was no social media then. There was no like quick WhatsApp, So it was. We heard after that it was a robbery. Then we saw on like the newspapers on online and stuff, and it was still crazy to think that four players were offside, and then
He
as
said,
well after Felipe Santana was offside.
he said they remember the incident. Heaven remembers the beginning.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I have no idea what he's trying to do after 13 years or what is he going to share. But
It doesn't really matter now. It's not that we're gonna qualify now for the semi-finals.
I have no idea what to say
Yeah.
about it even.
No, he just needs to sell the club, and so we can
Yeah,
continue. He needs to focus on that. We are 6 years in a court case that we have for 6 years now. The administrator, so it's he should I think a little bit more focus on that and about all the criminal activities around him than 13 years ago. What happened to us then? What
it
was a
was
robbery?
it was empty words from him again yesterday because he didn't say anything today,
No.
which wasn't meant to come out. So yeah, we start with uh, our preview on Las Palmas because we play against Las Palmas this weekend.
Yeah,
Um, where do we want to start? Let's start with the kit. What do you think?
yeah. I do like it. It's the retro kit, and
Yeah,
I think it's quite nice. I think like what I most love about all the kits, at least the Malaga one, and now I can see in this one as well, is like that the badge is like embroidered on there. It's like the
yeah.
old badge. It looks so good, and I love the LFP logo on the side. It's so much better logo than the double L we've got now in La Liga. What is really bad. I hate that logo with like a massive passion. So seeing this, and I like also like the old school Hummel thing on there that
Yeah,
we have as well, and I think it's yeah, I think it's a really nice kit.
I totally agree. I think it's a good kit, um, a proper kit, a bit of mustard yellow with small blue stripes on it. Looks very decent. Very nice kit.
Yeah,
Very good. Well, it worked out well. Very good job, Hummel and Las Palmas. What do you know about Las Palmas?
well, a little bit, but enlighten me what you have to say.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Well, I know that they've got
You can
Gesef
go
on
there on
Madrid.
holiday.
Um, I've been I've been once to Canary Islands
Okay,
or twice maybe, but that's like a long time ago.
I've
So I
never
don't
been.
know much about the islands. I heard it's really nice there, and I know the temperature's nice. I know my parents go there here and there, and they really enjoy going there. So that's so good.
Something
I
you
know,
know on the football team?
yeah, I know that they have still Jonathan Vieira was a really good player, and they got Gesse from Madrid, and they signed this winter Japanese guy Miyashiro, but I
You're
don't know
so
too much about
politicized,
him.
man. Miyoshishiro.
Miyashiro. No, I can say a few words in Japanese, but it's nothing too crazy.
Okay. Um,
Maybe if we bring on Yuki one day, we can I can speak to him in Japanese, but we won't get too far then, because no one will understand, and I don't think I will understand him neither that well. So it's gonna be a one-sided conversation then.
oh, that might be boring a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have Vieira, who is a great player. We won against them 1-0.
yeah. The last
Um,
I do know
sorry?
the last time we played them against them at home, it was the season we got relegated to Primera Ref and we got battered. 0-4. I think that was the first home game of the season or the second match day or the first match day, where we were all hyped for promoting that season, fighting for something more, and then reality hit us really hard in the face.
Yeah, maybe. But this season we also won against them at home,
Yep.
which is good. Um, I know they have yellow shirts. No, no, I'm fooling you. Um, I found some things, but then again, you know me. I'm going back and forward everywhere. Um, they won their last match at home against Huesca. We played them at the beginning of the season, and we won with a goal of Rafa, a late goal of Rafa.
Yep.
We took the points away from there. Luis Garcia is their manager. He has been there for 40 matches, 16 wins, 13 draws, and 11 losses. Their standout player is Miyashiro. He has 4 goals in 11 matches. And Loyodice is injured, and Reboca is also injured with a cruciate ligament injury. Those are their injuries. They have played 35 matches like every other team. They scored 46, so they have 1.3 goals per match. And they conceded 31. If we look at their squad, their goalkeeper is Dinko Horkas from Croatia. They have Mika Marmol, that's a player who plays a lot for them. Sergio Barcia, doesn't ring a bell. Alex Suarez, Clemente, Marvin Park, a Spanish guy with the name of Marvin Park. That's interesting.
It's
I don't
probably
know any people who are Spanish with the name of Marvin Park. Uh,
it's Madrid
they have
Academy. I see now here.
They have Amatucci on the midfield. That's a decent player, and Jonathan Vieira on the midfield as well. Um, Miyatoshi, of course. They have Sandro. They have Manu Fuster and Jesse Rodriguez.
Yep.
So don't forget about Jesse.
No.
I mean,
and and something to mention about the standings, because now we're underneath them. Now they're currently fourth with 57, and we're sixth with 57. But
mhm.
since we beat them away,
Yeah.
so even if we draw, we will go above them. And then if we end up on the same point, we will always be above them. What is crucial to not lose that game. Well, we need to win. That's the most important thing if we want to promote, because Burgos is looking really strong as well. Eibar is looking very strong, winning the last 4 games. So,
Let me tell
but
you
if
this.
we draw, yeah,
The top scorers are Jesse Rodriguez, not a real surprise, and Ale Garcia. But don't rule out Miyashiro because he's only been played 11 matches and already scored 4 goals. And Manu Fuster and Jesse both have 7 goals. So don't rule them out. Do you know their style of play?
no,
Because I figured it all out, of course. But then I
you
have to go
sent the
back.
information to Funes, no?
I've sent everything to Funes.
Yeah,
They have a patient circulation until space opens. So they like to have the ball. Their center back split wide to start play. Defensive midfielder drops to help. Fullbacks pushing high to stretch the pitch. Constant short passing triangles. They always create a free man through movement. So no long passes expected from them. They have heavy focus on keeping the ball for long periods. Their build-up starts from the back line. Uh, and their goal is to wear opponents down physically and mentally. They don't rush attacks, they construct them. Is that something that suits us?
um, not really. I think we also are a team that tries to have the ball, and I feel like once we play against teams that also have a lot of possession and play the ball a lot, I think we kind of struggle a bit more. But
Mhm.
then again, if we really play our game at home with our fans, what look like it's going to be a very big crowd again, I think we should outplay them.
Maybe I will tell you their weak points because that's also interesting to know. They have slow transitions when possession is lost. The space behind their advanced fullbacks, vulnerability to fast counterattacks, and difficulty when pressed aggressively in build-up.
It seems if you show those weak points, it seems like we really would need Dotor. He would be perfectly for all of that with the high pressure, with the slow transition. He's quite quick in the counters to pick up the ball and pass it forward. Also with Puga and Rafita, it's good to come behind them if they struggle with the fullback. So in those weak points, we do our shooter because those are some of our stronger areas. I feel like
So, what should your Malaga lineup be on the midfield?
on the midfield. Well, if Dottor is fit, he will start. But if not, it would be probably Isa Merino's out as well. So
Yeah,
I would say Juanpe, Ramon, and Ochoa.
it's difficult.
I don't know really who
The
else
problem for me
to.
is that you know what my big problem is? Dani Lorenzo being out and Isan Merino.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Isa Marino has
Isan
been
Merino is
really
the
good.
biggest miss.
I
So what
think
do
so
you
as
do?
well.
Do you play with Montero and Einar and push Murillo forward?
Maybe
Maybe.
maybe he can play Brassenac could play as well, even though he hasn't really played in a long time. But I feel like probably or Ramon or Juanpe will take over that role, and then we'll maybe play with two strikers, have Nino behind Chupe, and if not, probably Ochoa will take over that position, and Dorio probably then on the right, because La Rubia will, if the news is correct, then he will not play.
I mean, La Rubia sucks, but he's not my biggest worry. My worry is Isa
Yeah,
Merino's spot.
Isan is it's going to be a big. He's been
Yeah.
so good
I,
this season because he's also kind of replacing Luismi, who
I
well,
think
is
I'm moving Murillo up because Einar's back. I would play with Montero and Einar. We also don't know the physical state of Einar. That's also
no.
because he was out for more than a month.
But my safest would be Ramon Ochoa and Juanpe.
It sucks a bit.
Yeah, it's not too great, but maybe on this high pressure, like people do will need to stand up now.
Yeah.
So it's the end of the season, so maybe we can see Juan Pino back again, like how
But
he
I
started
have,
playing at the start of the season, because that was incredible. Those
yeah,
couple of games that Juanpe had at the start of the season were really good.
but our
But since
first
this
11
injury,
is very strong, probably the strongest of Primera División, or of Segunda División,
yeah,
not Primera División. But our the rest is just not good enough.
no, no, it's not. Yeah,
I Another idea you can try is maybe instead of Iso Merino, go wild and try Danny. I don't know, Danny Sanchez on his spot. I don't know. Go wild.
yeah.
Danny Sanchez gives it all. I don't know. Try something.
Still have Rafa as well, but Rafa, I've said it last week as well on the pod, and I've not been liking him too much in the recent
No.
games. He kind of went under the radar a little bit, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I think it will be a headache a little bit for Funes.
What we do need is the stadium behind it. I think that's the
Yeah.
most important thing.
Did you see the video that Malaga uploaded
Yeah.
today? But it might be one of the best video. I've watched it so many times. I think it's so funny. It really describes this team and like the players. Like they're really there's a really good mood in the dressing room, and I think that is really important.
For the people who
And
didn't see it, it was Lobete and Ramon
yeah,
trying to get people to the stadium. First, they were angry. They said, "Come on, motherfuckers, come to the stadium." Then they were, what was it?
they were happy. The second was happy. So
Second was
like,
happy.
come to the stadium. That was
The third
great.
was sad,
Yeah,
and the fourth was,
it was like
uh,
flirty, no?
yeah,
It's okay, I was like flirty, and it was like,
yeah, flirty.
yeah, it was great. It's really good to see. It's a great idea of the committee manager, I think, and it was really funny. I think it's the content that I want to see as a Malaga fan of the players. If I'm very honest, I think it's great. It's like all the other team uploads more serious videos, and we just do this. I think it's great. It fits us. It
Yeah,
fits the dressing room, and I think it was a really great video.
it was a good video. I think what should happen is a full La Rosaleda, 27 or 28,000 people standing, singing for 90 minutes
Yeah,
and screaming us towards the win because this win is going to be so important and it's going to be such an important moment of the season. I mean, Depor was important, but this one is even more important when you look
yeah,
at the other teams having four other teams having the same amounts of points. I mean,
and also the games that they all played this weekend. We got
yeah,
a Depot Racing. Almeria also has not. What was Almeria again?
Almeria Racing, I believe.
Oh yeah, Almeria Racing. Depor goes away to Huesca. Uh, yeah. So and then we have direct confrontation with Las
Really
Palmas,
important.
what is really key.
Yeah,
So and Castellón goes to Mirandes, and Burgos plays against Sporting.
yeah. I mean, we really need this win.
Yeah,
We
I
really
think
need it.
it's a really important game, especially
Yeah,
after the three draws in a row to get that winning feeling back as well. For the last couple of last 8 games, I think is left now.
I'm very, very nervous.
Yeah, last 8 games of the season.
Yeah. So it's 8 weeks left. According to calculations, you need 74 points to go to playoffs. 74, we have 57. So that's 17 more points.
Yeah, it's at least five wins, 2 draws. So we cannot really lose anymore. To be fair, I don't really see us losing. I think
I also don't
the most
see.
difficult
We have,
game will be Almeria away, but I feel like that is okay. Not it would It's not okay to lose any of those games. We need to win all of them. I do think we can beat Almeria away, but I think Almeria is in a spiral up, and they will probably take over Racing because the Racing is in a very spiral line down. It depends on what they do this weekend. So I think, yeah, we just need to win at least
yeah.
5, 6 more games if we really want to go up there, because the other teams are not making us easy neither. Burgos is up there, Racing. I mean, Eibar is pushing now as well. Who have been in a really good form. Eibar, they have lost in like one, two, three, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The last 7 games, they won 6 and drew 1.
This is the moment to start believing. It
Yeah,
really is. This is the moment to start believing and to fight with everything. It doesn't matter what players are on the pitch.
no,
It doesn't matter how many mistakes or individual mistakes a player makes. It's all about winning. I don't
it's
care
about
about the
winning.
now
It's
on.
about
It's about
supporting
winning.
now as well. You know, sometimes we can
It's
be
getting behind.
very,
Now
sometimes we
it's
can be
all about
very
getting
harsh.
behind the team. Yeah,
But we
it's
need to be
getting all
behind the
about.
team, behind all the players, everyone, even if we don't like them. It's time to get behind every one of them and really push us to the end, because we're in a position now that we only could have dreamed of the start of the season.
Yeah.
We
But
didn't
we have
even
it in our
believe
own
in it
hands.
anymore at the start. We have it still in our own hand. We have it in our own hand, and we could really do something special.
Yeah. Okay. To end this podcast again, I always bring you something. As I didn't know what to bring this week, I brought you 10 fun places you really have to go to when you are in Malaga, in the province. On number one, let's start on number 10 because that's more exciting. Benavis, the food village of the mountains. Benavis is a small but famous, especially for food. Tucked in the hills near the coast, it's one of the richest culinary spots in the region. Number 10. Uh, Pop, pop, pop. Ninth is Archidona, the hidden historic plateau. Archidona sits on a high plain with a beautiful main square and a strong Moorish heritage. It feels frozen in time. I visited it. It has a spectacular square. It's spectacular. It really is.
I don't think I've
Ogen.
been. Maybe I've been there
Ogen.
once.
Another village I've been to. The
Which one?
hidden village Ogen.
Oh, Gen. I lived closer there, like in Monda, so I know
Really?
Gen.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Been to Munda as
I know
well.
Gen. Yeah, Monda it's kind of similar. It's in the mountains there.
Yeah.
Gen is, yeah, it's a really beautiful village above
Just
Marbella. Yeah.
above Marbella is Ogen, a quieter, greener world. It's surrounded by mountains and forests, and from the coastal chaos below. Cázares, the village hanging in the sky. Cázares looks like it's been stuck onto a mountain by hand. Its houses climb almost vertically, with views stretching all the way to Gibraltar on clear days. Competa, the village of wine and mountains. Hidden in the Axarquia Mountains, Competa is known for its sweet wine and steep streets. It's quiet, authentic, and full of local life. On the fifth place, it's getting really exciting
Yeah,
because will Beno Marina or Nerja be in it?
yeah. The
You
it
don't
depends
know.
how. I don't know, but I might not be happy with the list.
Is your
Or maybe
beloved
fair.
Nerja in the list? Antequera, the heart of Andalusia. Antequera is history layered on history. Dolmens older than Stonehenge, Roman roots, and a skyline dominated by the Alcazaba fortress. It also has a mountain, which is very interesting, which looks like a sleeping Indian. You ever
Oh,
seen
no,
it?
no. Oh, the big mountain from Antequera.
Yeah.
I've seen it on pictures, but I don't think I've been Antequera. Maybe
But
I've
do you
driven
see the
past it.
Indian in it? That's the most important thing.
I think I've well, I need to see the picture now because I don't really remember it, but I do remember having a conversation with my friends about this.
Don't
Antequera.
this. Okay, let me get a picture.
Oh yeah, I've got a picture here, and
Do you see the sleeping Indian?
I can see it. Yeah, I don't see it 100% clear, but I can see why people say
I
that.
see it very clear, but very clear. Okay, for our
Yeah,
for
okay.
people
From
on,
this angle, 100%. But I didn't have the same picture.
it is a sleeping Indian, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. It looked like it. To be fair, like the picture I have here is not that good, but like with the shadow on it, making it and with the sun behind it there, I'll give it to you.
It also has a Romeo and Juliet story where two people who weren't supposed to be together jumped off the cliff and didn't survive it.
Yeah, I heard
They
about that
also
story.
call it the mountain of the enamorados
Yeah,
or something like that. So it's also nobody knows if it's true or not. I wasn't there, uh, but yeah, it looks like a freaking Indian on his back taking a nap. Number 4 on the list, Nerga, sea caves and hidden beaches. Nerga blends village life with turquoise Mediterranean waters. The famous caves nearby feel prehistoric, while the Balkan of Europe looks straight out over the sea. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been to Nerga and I fucking love it.
yeah. I miss it so bad. Like I'm already trying to come as soon as possible. Go back, hopefully in June or in playoffs. I definitely go. Maybe if it looks really good, I'll be there with San Isidro. What is the 16th or the 15th of May? What is one of my favorite parties there? Where we go from Nerja town. You go up with like the cart. Everyone walks to Maro, like that's close to where I live, to the caves, and it's such a nice party. It's so much fun. We have like a big barbecue at the house. We basically put El Fuego in our house. We've got all the stuff there. It's great. I love it so much. I'm really trying
I
to
mean,
book to be there,
let's
and then
let's be honest. I mean, Mero is like one of the most spectacular beaches I've ever seen.
yeah, Maro is it's one of my running routes is just run from my house to the beach, and then I just it's all downhill. What is it's not too difficult, but then I just sit down there and I sit there for like half an hour and then go ramp back up the hill. Was not that fun, but it's so
On a,
nice. I love it so much. Me and my friends always go there. We hang out, put some speaker on, and we just
I've
chill
heard,
there.
and I don't know if it's true that on a summer day you have to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning to be able to get a spot.
I don't go there in summer. I avoid it because it's impossible.
Yeah, you have to be there at
In,
7 o'clock to get a spot.
in summer we go to a beach, but I don't really want to say because not a lot of people go there yet still. And it's next to Bury. I'll give a cue. So if someone is listening and they want to go, it doesn't even have the name. We call it the hippie beach. That's all I'm saying. And that's like where we go because we are not we can't really go to Burian anymore because it's so busy in summer. So many tourists there. Spanish tourists,
Does it stay
foreigner
this
tourists.
good?
Sorry, it's really small. You need to hike from well hike. It's like maybe like a 10-15 minute walk from Buriana. You go up through the campo and then you go behind there and then you go there. And there's not a lot of people go. So normally we go there now because yeah, Buriana is just too full.
Okay, and now the most important question everybody wants to know: how do you get your water so blue?
Yeah, we have a magic elf that comes and throws
Yeah,
like blue the blue part. No, I don't know. I think Nerg has been really trying to keep his water clean, and I just think it's just I don't know. To be honest, I don't know why, but it is really blue. It's really turquoise. It looks like sometimes I go and it's like, well, I don't even need to go on holiday. I don't need to go to the Caribbean. So I don't need to go to those places. I don't need to go to anywhere. It's like you got it here. It's like it's so beautiful, and especially if you
yeah.
go with the
But
kayaks to the waterfall.
let me tell you this: you have to go there to see it with your own eyes.
Yeah.
Else, you're not going to believe it.
No.
Okay, let's go to the third town. It's so close. It's so close by. You know what town is coming.
Yeah.
Third village is my favorite village by far. Frigiliana, the most beautiful white village.
Yeah.
Frigiliana is a maze of cobbled streets, mosaics, and flowers spilling from balconies. It's often called one of Spain's prettiest villages, and it's hard to argue. And I totally agree.
Freaky is great. I'm surprised it's not number one. To be fair, I expected it to be number one.
Famous for its honey.
Yeah, I
There's a
have a
very
friend.
old
I have a friend there who's got like a little camper with like some honey on there, and he's like doing it all natural. And yeah, it's
it has a very old honey factory, which is at the entrance probably of the historical center. I loved it. It's amazing. It's one of the most amazing villages I've ever been.
yeah,
If you get
it's
a
it's
chance, you
magical.
have to go there. Second is Mijas Pueblo, the white jewel above the coast, perched above the Costa del Sol. Mijas Pueblo is all white walls, flower pots, and donkey taxis. From its viewpoints, you can see the sea stretch endlessly below. I've been, I think, too many times to Mijas to really enjoy it. It is very beautiful. If you have the chance, you have to go. But I think I saw it too many times. For me,
Yeah,
I think I prefer Virgiliana, if I'm honest. But I can't
I think
understand.
Freaky is nicer as well.
I can understand it's in the top three, maybe. And then number one, what do you guess?
Yeah, I think it will be Ronda.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not my hometown, Benamarina. It's not even in the top 10. But Ronda, the city that stands on a cliff. Ronda feels like it was built to impress the sky. A dramatic gorge splits the town into two. Connected by the iconic Puente Nuevo, it's a place of bullfighting history, poets, and dizzying views that make you stop talking mid sentence.
I I actually never been to Ronda.
No, it's
No,
amazing.
I actually never been. It's really I really want to go one day. But I was supposed to go with school. Everyone went for like when I was in university because we did like a wine project there where we had to design wine bottles, and yeah, I had to choose or to go there or to go watch football. So yeah, easy choice.
Yeah, I love Ronda. Ronda's spectacular. It has the oldest bullfighting arena in Spain.
Yeah,
That's one thing. But the Puente Nuevo
yeah, it's
is
so good. I see it so many places. Like
yeah.
I saw like the other day on Instagram, I think it was, or on Twitter, and they made like a whole cinematic about it, and people are asking like, "Yo, where is this from? Where is this place?" And it's Malaga. It's a province of Malaga, and
It
it's
it is a bit of
spectacular.
a drive, but it's totally worth it.
Yep.
Um, it's a very nice
And
place.
if you love wine, it's great as well because there's so many bodegas there where you can go wine tasting
Yeah,
and
it's
can
spectacular.
I mention some honorable mentions as well? Now we add it.
Is it for companies? I mean, what are you going
No,
to do?
no for places to visit.
Okay, yeah,
I feel like
okay,
it's not on the list, but
okay.
I don't know if you've been. Have you been to Guadalajara?
No, and it doesn't end with Madena.
No, but
But go on.
Guadalajara is basically from you go from Marbella up past Coin, and then you just drive into the middle, and it's a massive, really big lake. You can. It's really nice to go there. We've been there with school a couple of times, and I really enjoyed every time to go there. You can rent some paddles, and you're like in a really nice lake in the middle of the mountains, and it's past Pizarra. So that is one I want to mention, and that was actually kind of my only honorable mention, to be fair. And actually, no, I have another one, but I forgot the
Okay.
name now of it, and that is it's more behind Freakliana. So you go more into the
Joe is going to kill us. You know that, right?
why?
I mean, we always aim for 45 minutes. We're already 71 minutes in.
Yeah,
Go
the
ahead.
special
Doesn't matter now.
special time for Joe, so he can look where he can go next time he comes.
Yeah.
But there's this one town. Well, it's not even a real town. I mean, it's an abandoned town,
Oh,
and it's so nice to go there. It's like I forgot the name now, and I don't know if I can find it. It's above. It's above. Kind of like direction Vicliana. You go a little bit more in the mountains, and it's like only a couple of people live there still. But they've got like a nice restaurant. It's a really nice hike around there. Oh, I need to find it now, but I don't think I will. So maybe I will mention it next time. But those are kind of two
you mention
places.
it next week. Anything left to say?
Important game. We need to win Saturday.
Yeah. I believe that we can win. I believe that we can win. I believe that we can win. I believe that we can win.
For the American fans, can sing it.
We should change that. We believe that we can win. We believe that we can win. We believe that we can win. Thank you, Tony, for joining.
My pleasure. Thank you.
My name is Chris Marquez. You are listening to the Malaga Insiders. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and comment on what you think about Dorio. And if you're at the stadium, we want you to sing for 90 minutes. And we don't care if you don't understand the words, you don't speak Spanish, just sing something. You can even do it doesn't matter. You
Just
can
know
sing,
the Geary Army songs.
yeah, or just make
Oh
noise.
Malaga.
Yeah, or just make noise.
Just make
Any
noise.
noise.
We need to get the what we had in the South Africa World Cup.
Vuvuzela.
This is yeah.
Bring your
Just bring
vuvuzela.
those. Bring everything. Bring your horns. Bring
Yeah.
your
If you don't know the songs,
your drums.
if you don't speak Spanish or don't know Spanish and don't know the songs, don't worry. Bring your vuvuzela.
Yeah.
This was the Malaga Insiders. Thank you very much for listening, and we will be back next week. Vamos, the fattest, biggest, massive Vamos Malaga, because we are going to need it. Ciao tutti.
From Sweden to the UK, down to the coast. We ain't locals, but we scream the most.